Sawadee krap and welcome to a bit of a special Thailand News Today. It's Saturday and we're just going to bring you up to date with some of the stories that are happening around. This is much more informal, no production, well not much production anyway, and just me rambling about some of the stories we've posted on the Thaiger.com. The first story is that journalists are being barred from field reporting during the curfew. The idea being that journalists shouldn't be outside chasing up reports and chasing up motorbike accidents during the curfew. So even journalists are being confined to their typewriters during the 6-hour curfew each night. The curfew goes from 10 o'clock until 4 a.m. In some provinces, it's even longer. And you can read up about that on your local sources. Thailand facing blood supply shortages. Of course, people are still getting sick and a lot of people still requiring blood. And there's some conditions that require regular top-ups of blood and blood transfusions. So if you are a blood donor, you can still go to your local Red Cross and donate blood. And please take precautions, and you can contact your local blood centre if you need to know what you need to do. Last night there was chaos at Salonika Airport when two flights arrived. I think one was from Japan. Anyway, the details are in the story. And there was complete chaos as people didn't realise that they would have to go to a special quarantine centre for 14 days. Not only that, the flights that arrived after 10 o'clock, they were told they'd have to stay at the airport. They weren't even allowed to take any taxis or buses. Of course, they were closed anyway because it was after 10 p.m. So complete chaos at the airport. All the stories that I'm going through, by the way, you can find at thetiger.com. Royal Thai Police over the past 24 hours have reiterated the importance of sticking to the curfew and why the curfew's been imposed, and also they've outlined the exceptions, people that the curfew doesn't apply to. Again, the details are on our website, so you can find out if you are exempt. Otherwise, please, during the curfew, the idea is to stay home. Pretty much most people are going to be home between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. anyway. In Thailand, the coronavirus figures are now up to 2,067. In the past 24 hours, there's been another 89 cases announced and one new death. Well, 89, although that's a lot of people, is still down on the average during the week, which has been above 100 right throughout the week. So let's hope here in Thailand, we might have been levelling off with the rise in cases. Of course, looking day to day can be quite misleading. Week to week, we might get a better idea. Chiang Mai fighters have been chased up a tree by a herd of wild elephants. You don't get lots of herds of wild elephants interfacing with people these days, but that did indeed happen near Chiang Mai yesterday, and that story on our website. Phuket Soy Dog Foundation, based in Phuket, up in Mai Khao, a great organisation, but they're reminding people that their services are currently unavailable and that there are still lots of soy dogs and soy cats roaming around that may need your attention. Some of them, of course, are fed by people, by strangers who leave them food at dams and other areas the dogs and cats congregate, and they come and get fed every day. So they may not be able to be fed and having to fend for themselves. So if you are able to, please leave at least some water around where they are. Cats are usually quite able to fend for themselves. Dogs not quite so, and they might get into some bad habits and move out of their territories if they're not being regularly fed. So think about the soy dogs and the soy cats out there that maybe aren't getting some of the love and attention they've had in the past. Well, more figures out of Phuket. 8 new cases announced in the last 24 hours. Again, most of them centred around the Soy Bangla, the Bangla Road red light district. It's been notorious for so many reasons over the years, and certainly during the coronavirus issue, it's turned up a lot of new cases of COVID-19. Pattaya police confiscated more than 750,000 masks and assorted sanitisers. They were being imported by some Vietnamese people and hoarded and obviously being prepared to being sold. They were smuggled across the border illegally, so those people are being prosecuted. And some big news overnight with the Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand closing down the 6 international airports in Thailand to incoming flights. That started this morning and will go until Monday night, meaning that there were no aircraft flying in. Now, there were some 700 to 900 passengers I know in Phuket who were hoping to fly out during the next 3 days, but their aircraft now are not able to fly in. Now, this situation, of course, is being magnified at other international airports around Thailand, but the Civil Aviation Authority has locked down the airports, allowing no flights in at all until Monday night. That's just a very quick look, a very informal look at some of the stories around over the past 24 hours. And you can find out all those details at thetiger.com. No cats today. We'll be back maybe tomorrow with another quick look at some of our headlines, and back on Monday with a more formal version of Thailand News Today. But for now, please stay safe, stay at home. We'll see you soon.